Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video. So if you're running Facebook ads, you probably know that there are so many different metrics to look at and that you have to be looking at the right metrics to make educated decisions to understand, how many purchases you have, the average cost per purchase, how much money you spent, and how much money you made in return. So in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to show you is how to set up custom columns. So I really do hope that you get some value out of it. This is exactly what we do at our agency. So I hope you could apply this to your business as well. The first thing you want to do is go into the ad account that you want to set up these custom columns for. And then over here in the right hand corner, we're going to go ahead and click on this option and then choose customize columns. And you'll be directed to a screen that looks like this. Now, I should say this is going to be, mainly for e-commerce or, businesses that actually have an add to cart and ad payment info and then an actual purchase. However, if you're doing lead gen, this video will still be helpful because I'm going to show you the exact metric that you need to add when you're doing lead gen. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. If it's a brand new ad account, you're not going to have this checked. So you want to make sure that you have CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions, checked. Go ahead and scroll down. We could avoid all these. We don't care about this nonsense metrics. Keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down. Okay, so over here for media, I personally like to include video plays at 75, video plays at 95, and video plays at 100. And the reason that is because we test with a lot of videos. So we want to see how many people are actually watching, what percentage of the video. If you're not using video, feel free to not include these metrics. But personally, I like to use them just to see how well engaged people are with our videos. So that's those three, and then scroll down. We'll keep scrolling down. Now, by default, you're going to have link clicks checked. You want to make sure you unclick that, right? The reason that is because with link clicks, Facebook literally, counts this as any click on an ad, right? So if someone clicks on the video, right, or let's say an image ad, they click on the image ad, it's going to count that as a click, right? And that, even if they don't click the learn more or the shop now button, right? So instead, what you want to do is check unique outbound clicks, right? And what this means is unique, meaning it's unique to one individual user. So if the same person sees your ad twice and they click on, the shop now, it's only going to count them as one, which is important. We need to understand that, right? And then for outbound, Facebook is only going to count this as a click if someone actually clicks on your shop now, learn more button, whatever the call to action you have, and they go to the landing page that you have attached to that ad. So that's what we means by outbound. So again, we want unique outbound clicks. Now this is going to be fewer clicks than link clicks, but we don't care. We want to see the exact raw data, right? We want to see how many people, individual unique users, are clicking from our ad and bouncing and going to that landing page. So it's really important, you guys, that you have this. I mean, for like the first 6 months, I did not understand this. And I'm glad that I actually know this now because I don't care about, how many people are clicking on an image, right? I want to see the people that are actually clicking on that ad and going to our landing page. So make sure that unique outbound clicks is checked, right? Same thing here, unique outbound click-through rate, right? So ideally, by default, it's going to say click-through rate. This is not going to be the best metric. You want to make sure that you're looking at unique outbound click-through rate. So make sure you go ahead and check that. We'll go ahead and keep scrolling forward. Now we're going to get to cost per clicks. By default, you're going to have CPC, cost per click. You want to make sure that you have cost per unique outbound click checked, okay? And then we'll go ahead and scroll. And now we come down to the metrics. So I already set this up. This is why you guys see it set up here. But for you, if it's a brand new ad account, you're not going to see these checks. So I'm going to walk you one by one. The first one is ad payment info. You want to make sure that you check total as well as cost. This is going to tell us how many as well as how much it costed us. Same thing for add to cart. Go ahead and check total as well as cost. We'll go ahead and scroll down. Checkouts initiated. We're going to go ahead and make sure we check total as well as cost. We'll keep scrolling down a little bit further. This is the ROAS, but this is donation. Make sure you don't click that. Keep scrolling, and we'll get to purchases. the first one is purchase ROAS, right? So this is return on ad spend. You only have one option. Make sure you go ahead and click that. This is going to tell us the ROAS on the ads. And then for purchases, you're going to make sure you check 3 boxes. So the first one we want to do is total, to show us how many total purchases we had. And then we want to check the value, meaning how much value of worth of purchases we had, and then the cost. What did it cost us per purchase, right? So you want to make sure you have those 3 checked. And then that is that with the metrics. We'll keep scrolling down, see if there's anything here that we can add. I think by default, this is going to be set up for you guys. Bid strategy, budget, as well as schedule. Those are pretty great to look at, because sometimes when you're running so many ads, you forget when you started. And then last significant edit, you want to make sure you add that as well, just to understand like when was the last time I made an edit to this ad. Now, we're not yet done yet. Although we've chosen all the metrics that we need, now we need to organize them. So as you guys can see here, how I have it organized, usually what I'll do is I'll automatically scroll all the way down to the right and take a look at these 4 metrics just to get an overview, which is the purchase, how many purchases, how much the cost per purchase costed us, how much did we spend, and then the website conversion value. So to set that up, what you need to do is start backwards. So the first one you want to have is the purchase ROAS, right? You want to make that the last thing. The second to last is purchase conversion value. And by default, you guys, these are going to be checked like this, right? You want to go ahead and make sure you uncheck these, because when you uncheck them, it doesn't mean that you're not going to see the purchase conversion value. You're just not going to see the offline and then on Facebook. And we honestly don't care about this, right? So you want to go ahead and make sure you uncheck this. And the same is going to be for purchases, for checkouts initiated, add to cart, as well as ad payment info. So make sure you go ahead and uncheck all of these boxes that you see here. So again, the first one from the right is going to be the purchase ROAS. The second is going to be the purchase conversion value, which will show you how much in value those ads generated. The third from the right is going to be the amount spent. We're going to have after that cost per purchase. Before that is going to be purchases. Before that is going to be cost per checkout initiated, and then checkout initiated. So as you can see here, it's going to show us the checkout initiated and then how much it costed us. Same thing here. It's going to show us the add to cart as well as cost per add to cart. Ad payment info as well as cost per ad payment info. And then we have over here, we have how many unique outbound clicks, what is the click-through rate, and then what is the cost. So if you need to pause this video to take a look at this, feel free to do so. But this is what you need to do. This is the order that you need to set it up. So that way, not only do you have the most important metrics, but you have them set up in a way where you can actually look at this data and make educated decisions. So feel free to stop this video to take a look at that. But once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and click this button, which says Save as Preset. And when you click that, it's going to tell you to type a name. You can name this whatever you would like. We basically just like to call it ROAS, right? And what this will do is every time you go into Ads Manager, if you save it as a preset, your metrics that you're going to be looking at are going to look just like this. So once you title it ROAS, go ahead and click Apply, and then you're done. So now when you come here and look at these metrics, right, if we go ahead and click this, as you can see here, it's on ROAS. If we come here and look at these metrics, you'll see here's the purchase conversion value, the ROAS, here's the purchase conversion value, the amount spent, cost per purchase, all of those metrics that actually make sense to us. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I did forget to mention, if you're doing lead gen, there's an option for leads. So you're going to make sure you click leads, and then add payment info, add to cart, and all these other metrics that you see here. You're going to want to make sure you unclick those. The only one you're going to want to click is leads, right? But I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and hope to see you in the next one.